Done.
We're here. Hey, what up, you fucking people? I don't know. We're fucking back. More Death's Reformation as a Zweihander campaign. Last episode, the party escaped from the little battle going on in the village of Barovia. They went to the windmill to try and find out the sacrifice thing, and they found an evil talking goat.
Admittedly evil.
Who they brought with them. They then went to Wallachia and talked to the mayor, gave mayor a rundown. Mayor's planning to go over and take out the witches at the windmill now that she knows that they were using people as her secret ingredient. And also go to try and find survivors in the village of Barovia.
Secret ingredients, always people.
It's always people.
The Witch of the East.
Always marshmallows.
Yeah. So that's where
Witch of the
we left off, with these people getting ready to go talk to Rictavio.
Yeah.
More like.
So take us back to the group.
All right. I'm sticking with that now. It's the Wicked Witch of the East.
Burn!
Yeah.
Where's the yellow mare?
So, how are you guys feeling about where things are going right now?
I'm concerned that we're going the wrong direction very quickly.
That's fine. We'll get there.
You gotta go some direction, right?
Yeah, but maybe we can not do that.
If you want to call Great Fire right now, go for it, man. I'm not gonna stop you.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Yes.
If you go the wrong direction long enough, you'll be going the right direction.
That's right.
got a horse.
That's not how that works.
Okay, Leo Greyfire,
It
we
is
got a
actually.
talking goat and a horse leg. What are we doing?
And a dagger.
Yes.
As long as you don't leave the planet.
So do you
You'll
guys
wrap
head to
around
the
and
Blue
be
Water
going the
Inn?
right
I
direction.
mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
No. What he was
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You all head over to the Blue Water Inn. No
Oh.
I
I do want to try and get somebody commissioned to
mean,
make
if
my
you're
little.
supposed to go up.
you want to go
left.
head over to the leather worker?
Yeah, if that can just be like a really quick sort of thing.
Yeah, I'll let it happen. Let's look in goods. I want to find
There are
services.
360 degrees on 2 axes you can go.
Mm-hmm.
Commodities.
And while he looks that up, I'll deliver a word from our sponsors. Are you tired of the same old mom and pop pizza place that charges you an arm and a leg? Then eat like an elite with Lumen Marty's Deep State Pizza. Lumen Marty has developed a cabal of the West's most secretive Moloch-worshipping bakers, and they've got big plans for you. Deep plans. Saucy plans. Plans covered in cheese, herbs, spices, and a buttery garlic crust. So put in your New World order to lumenmarty.onion for 10% off your first Deep State Pizza today.
Fuck you.
That's a pretty good one.
Boy, I did
Lumenmarty.onion.
I did get to have some.
It's on the Tor network.
Some genuine New York pizza last night, and that was pretty great.
Huh? What?
Yeah.
Like a brick oven New York pizza.
Oh man. So how is the Sbarro's?
Hey, it was pretty cool though. We went to Hell's Kitchen and ate
Did
that.
you see Matt Murdock?
Not the Gordon Ramsay Hell's Kitchen, but
But the Matt Murdock helps.
the one in Manhattan.
Did you see him? Matt Murdock?
I did not.
Well, he didn't see you either, so
That's
there.
true. Although I did.
What kind of fucking joke is that?
I don't know.
God damn it, Jake.
That's the goddamn daredevil. Look, he's worried about that.
I can never fucking find where skilled labor
If
is
he
at.
rolled his ass down here right now, we'd all be done with it.
I'm looking in general services and I don't see it.
It's like
there.
the camera would just see him walking
What page
into
is
the
that?
basement door, and then he'd come out covered
217?
in bruises, and we'd all be crippled. That'd be it.
Yeah, that's it. Let's see.
I just haven't noticed the right thing, or my eyes are just not working so well, which is probably likely the issue.
Oh, yeah. That's what I do. I yawn.
Leather worker.
I don't know.
24 brass pennies.
It's probably for tanning hides.
That's a daily work. We're going to say you need to work with It's going to take 3 days. And where is who's the person, the armorer?
It's under trappings, I guess.
Fucking Christ.
Armor is right next to it at 72 brass pennies a day.
Ooh.
It's going to cost you, we're on that 25, we're going to make that 75. It is. We're going to call that 175 brass pennies, 2 days of work.
2 days of work, and that counts the materials and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I can do that.
No. Let's go ahead and make it. How many brass pennies go into a silver?
12 brass pennies.
I was going to
Call it 3 silver.
3 silver a day?
Because I'm not doing math. 3 silver altogether.
Altogether.
That covers everything.
Okay.
It's going to take 2 days' work.
Okay.
Cool. You all then head over to the Blue Water Inn. Fucking Christ. As you open the door, you see Rictavio at his usual spot, reciting his horrible poetry. And as you walk in, he takes a gracious bow and tips his hat at your group. And continues playing.
I like motion at him like this, and I'm like,
And so he kind of he flashes like, and he keeps playing, and he kind of signals for you to kind of head up the stairs.
Okay, we'll get our room. I'm trying to remember how much we pay for a room here.
Do we have to get a room?
I mean,
I just walk up there.
okay,
Well-
we'll do that first then. Just
while
hang out
we're
in
in
the hallway.
town. Would I be able to sell? Because we have 3 doses of anti-venom, right?
Yeah.
Could I sell 1 dose?
How much is the price on it?
18 gold,
They'll give you 15 for it.
and then I want to buy components for making more with that.
Okay, find out the prices
It's
Uh,
half of the price.
for making anti-venom.
So
So,
basically, I should be able to sell 1 dose and get 2.
In theory, make
Okay,
2 more
yeah.
with a little bit extra on the side.
we'll say that happens.
Okay.
Sell your 1, and you essentially trade it in for enough components to make 2.
Assuming you do well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which I will.
You're pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah. You head upstairs, and the barkeep, Erwin, calls it. Hey, you need a room for the day, or
We'll
you
just
mean?
need it for a minute, and I keep on going up.
I'll go ahead and pay him for the room.
Okay.
yeah.
He takes it. You all head up to he's like, it's the same one you had last time. And you head up to your room, and you kind of settle
I'ma
in.
clean it just how you like it.
Maybe an hour or
Spit
so.
on all the beds.
Blood everywhere.
And you get a knock on the door.
His face missing, waiting for you.
Guys, you wait maybe an hour or so, you get a knock on the door.
Yeah, we'll let him in.
You open the door, and a cloaked figure from like head to toe steps in, and he pulls his hood back, and you see it's Leo, and he pulls his wide-brimmed hat out and sticks it on his head.
Boy, he was nearby as fuck.
What do you want?
Weird shit's going on.
Weird shit's always going on here. You need to be more specific.
Particularly weird shit.
We've been gathering the components for a ritual. We have a horse leg, a talking goat, a dagger to kill said talking goat, and we need to find the words for it. But we
And-
also need to know if we do this ritual, is it good or bad?
The fuck would I know?
Exactly.
God damn it!
You guys
What's his plan to get out?
don't
of here?
have your eyes. He wants to get out.
Leo wants to get out. Yes, but it sounded like he had a plan to get out already.
Okay. Here's my deal. I was brought here by a person who called themselves the Wizard of the Hills.
Was he a bone man?
No, he was a regular man.
Okay.
Was he conned?
He said he used to be the King's Court Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to fucking clear some evil shit out. That way the king can regain his power.
Did you see what this guy looked like?
Yeah, he looked like an old fucking dude. Big
Does it
beard.
have something to do with resurrecting a horse?
As he's describing him, does it sound like Khan?
No, it doesn't.
Does it have anything to do with resurrecting a horse?
No, it doesn't. I was brought here to kill the fucking druids of the Gulthias druids. And I was here to fucking kill the fucking witch of the Zvalich woods.
Is that the?
I think
That's the pastries.
Is that the pastries and the wolf knight?
He's like, I've checked out the 3 doing the fucking pastries, and it's not them. I think they're related somehow.
Yeah, I think their mom is a naked woman in a cauldron.
You fucking seen her?
Yeah, she was flying through the air cackling. I milked her goat, which can talk, by the way, and is a guy.
I don't think that was milk you got.
No, probably not.
So here's the deal. There's a fucking tree that these fucking druids worship. In this fucking tree is a sword. I'm supposed to get the sword, give it back to the fucking wizard. The wizard gives it to the king.
And we're resurrecting the king via his horse.
Which king are you bringing stuff to?
Chernobog.
Okay,
same one.
right.
All right, same one.
Well, the king's not dead.
Oh.
He's just lost his power, I guess. I don't fucking
So we're
know.
just resurrecting his horse.
Yeah, we're giving him his power back.
Okay. So he gets his horse, he gets his sword, he has a fancy duel with the wolf knight.
He needs the fucking witch dead, too.
Well, there's a cadre of gun-toting badasses heading to the witch's place right now.
They're going to the fucking mill?
Yes.
That's not where the witch lives.
Oh, no.
The witch lives out in the fucking woods somewhere. And I've been trying to find her. And I've been trying to find where these fucking druids are, too. She lives, the rumors that I found, she lives out in the fucking woods around a big fucking tree.
That's when you guys writing this down?
And she lives, and this is where shit gets fucking weird. She lives in a hut that's on giant chicken legs that walks around this fucking tree. And I gotta kill her. And then I gotta find these fucking druids, and I gotta kill them, and I gotta get the fucking sword back. What's up, Alex?
I'm gonna shut up.
Okay.
This witch's name is John Wick. Okay.
Once I do those 2 things, the fucking wizard says he should be strong enough to send me back. And that's the fucking plan.
Alright, so now we gotta find a hut that walks on
No.
chicken legs.
At the end of the day, we're all working towards the same
yeah.
thing.
It sounds like it. It sounds like you all were brought here separately.
To get his horse.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable that we're all working at the same thing.
Well, okay then, Mr. Greyfire. It sounds like what we're gonna do is not see you for a while.
What are you getting ready to do?
We gotta find the words to finish this ritual to bring the horse back to life.
Where are you going to find that at?
South.
South of here. Some
cave.
south as the crow flies, and there's a winding road and a stone.
You talking about the Amber Temple?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, thank you. The
Yeah.
Amber Temple.
Don't fucking go there.
Well, don't sound like we got a choice.
It's fucking pure fucking evil. I went there once.
Yeah, that's
Once?
Did you see any words that have to do with resurrecting a horse?
I didn't see any
That's
words.
partly why we're
I
hesitant
guess we
about
don't gotta
this.
go there. There's no words there.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
poked
heard.
my head in, giant fucking room, doors all over the place, and there's a giant fucking statue in the center of the room.
This is partly why we're hesitant to do all this, is because everything reeks of evil.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking evil here.
We're wondering if we're making the evil stronger.
Wouldn't
I'm wondering that. Nobody else seems to give a shit.
I don't like I was brought here. They said kill monsters. I'm like, fuck yeah. They're like,
Fair
kill monsters, help the king, we'll send you home. Like, I'll kill monsters. And if I help your king, great.
I don't think we can count on this. guy.
All right. Well,
So they
whatever.
gave you a choice when you got pulled here, or
What do you mean a choice? If I want to go home, I got to do what they asked me to.
Yeah, they gave him 2 places to go. That didn't sound like they gave him a choice.
no? I mean, before you got pulled here.
No. I was not here, and then I was here.
Okay.
Well, I'll just shut up then.
And the wizard said, get the sword, kill the witch. I should be strong enough to send you home.
Okay. The sword gives the wizard power?
This
You don't know where this tree in the woods with the hut is.
No. That's what I'm looking for now.
Nope.
I'm looking for that. I think I know where the fucking the druids are. The problem is they make fucking monsters.
I see.
And that's one of the things I was hoping you all would probably help me with.
It sounds like the hut for the witch, it moves around a lot.
Well, if we could just find the tracks for it, we could find the house. I suppose.
You got a map yet?
Do you
No.
have a map?
Yeah.
That'd be
Where the fuck
helpful.
didn't you buy a map?
Where do you buy a map?
The fucking store.
I get up and I leave to go to the store.
2 silver.
Okay.
Comes
And I
back,
am salty the entire way there.
comes back with a map.
Oh, that's the wrong folder.
Or we can just put a big old X on Barovia.
Yeah.
Start here.
It is now Dunrovia.
Hey, look, it's a map.
Wow.
I know this
That'll
is
help
hard
us
to
navigate quite well.
Wow.
Oh, I'll also ask if they have a compass at the store.
Compasses don't work here.
Oh.
That's good.
Cool.
Means we'll never get lost.
We just got to head
We'll
somewhere.
just follow our hearts.
It's because we haven't set our bed spawn yet.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm gonna go punch some trees now.
That's it.
Yep. We have a sheep.
Yeah, just gotta go
Or
punch it.
Goat. I guess
Sheep.
goat. Never mind. It's close.
Goat's wool.
We'll make it work.
It's gonna be an itchy bed.
We just need a bed.
So, we need to get healed up,
I've also dumped this in the Discord so you guys can look at it.
get supplied up, and then head south to go get the last piece to do this ritual.
Yeah.
Kill the goat, bring the horse back, take the horse over to the wizard, help Leo find this. Go to that
Wait,
temple.
where's-
figure that
Are we
temple
still
out.
talking to Leo? Or-
Yeah, he's still there.
Where's this wizard at if we have to talk to him?
He's up in the mountains. We're to call it north. Up there. That's where he brought me.
Okay.
It was kind of the understanding that
Like, are we doing everything for this wizard?
I don't know. Have you talked to the wizard?
Nope.
No, we don't really.
I talked to the wizard directly. He brought me here. He said, "Do this. When you get it done, you'll find me here."
Does he have a little tarot card reading helper?
No.
Well, he does. So
We talked to some crazy lady named Ava in a wagon. That
I've heard of Ava before. Never fucking met her.
Oh, well, she met us.
Okay. And she's the one who told you to get the horse?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I won't fucking argue with that.
She had good food, so yeah.
yeah, she has
Okay.
good stuff.
Onwards, I suppose. Then
Well, maybe once when we get all the items, that wagon will show up again.
yeah.
Yeah, but until then, let's go.
So you said there's the Amber
Heal.
Temple.
The Amber Temple. He points it out on the map. Like, it's way the fuck down here.
Okay.
Oh.
So how long would that take from where we are now?
How long
4
does it
months.
take to travel one fuck?
Oh. It's so long that I don't even have it.
4 months.
The trick is you have to go almost clear to Kresk, and then you head down, and it snakes down and around. It's almost essentially straight south of this town.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to fucking cut around so far. Unless you want to try and get brave and travel along the river. And then there's a bridge down there you can hop off at. You'll be pretty much there. But we're going to say that distance...
Is it down river? Like, does the river flow that way?
The river flows whichever way the river wants to flow here.
Oh,
That's cool.
that's normal.
It's not.
But how often does it?
Sometimes I've taken a boat on that before, and sometimes it's switched every fucking hour. Other times it's stayed going the same way for days.
Okay.
We're going to say walking it, that's got to be at least 3 days travel. And that's dangerous shit.
That's not even a month.
Taking the river, if you can get the stream to work with you, you could be there in day and a half maybe.
When it changed directions, was it ever violent, or was it just?
Sometimes.
It wouldn't
Sometimes
help
it's a
you?
fucking roaring river. Other times it's almost stagnant.
Well,
Like
that's-
really, like shit's fucking weird here, man.
Mhm.
Things aren't right. Have you found people who've died yet?
Found people who've died.
Yeah.
A lot of people have died.
I've got a theory here. Follow me.
Okay.
I think there's a set number of people in this land.
That would make sense.
And when they die, they just come back somewhere else and don't have any memory of it. It's like they're a whole new person.
Huh.
That would make
Like
sense.
I've been in one town, found someone died, went to another one of the towns, found that fucking person. Like they weren't there before, but then they were. Like everyone, like, oh yeah, they've always been here.
Is this enough information for us to not have corruption when we kill people now?
No.
So maybe that's why they're fighting over their souls.
Trying to force them to spawn within their territory or something.
Oh, I was thinking that's the only thing that keeps them respawning as their soul.
Could
so
be.
it's a rare currency. Probably around here. There's a set
Could
amount of
be.
them.
If you see the mayor of Barovia somewhere, that's proof.
Or
kill 'em?
Or basically the entire town of
They
Barovia.
die. Oh, yeah, anyone
No,
from Barovia.
no. They came for their souls. So
Yeah, we specifically know that the priest offed himself, the priest's son offed himself.
no. What I'm saying is the guy I killed was by me, but anybody who killed in that town is kind of the soul taker's responsibility. So if we see them, my whole theory's thrown out. Then
Oh, you're saying that
they took souls and they ain't coming back.
Perhaps not.
Mhm.
maybe they have to wait until one of them wins the
Mhm.
battle between the two forces. And then either they harvest all the souls that were claimed or just the ones they claimed, or then after that they can start taking souls.
Mhm.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Man, horses are expensive.
Horses are expensive.
yeah.
And you really haven't seen very many horses here. Like Madam's Ava's horses may have been the only horses you've seen so far.
I was just trying to see if there's anything that we could buy that would help us move faster, but I think it's all beyond our price.
Yeah, like I said, you've maybe seen a few like oxen or some shit, but you haven't like seen like
They're expensive
Mounts.
too.
yeah.
I mean, we could. I was looking if we could buy a wagon, but I don't think we can.
But then I mean you could get ox to pull a wagon, but shit's expensive.
How much usually does that cost?
A wagon is 75 gold coins, and an oxen is 23.
It's not unreasonable with alchemy, to be honest, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, if we spent the time, you could basically print us money, but
All right, so what's going on, guys? Leo's just like, I got shit to do.
Well, based
if
on
you
what I
were
just
gonna-
heard, we're printing money.
If you were going to go to the Amber Temple again, would you, is it worth traveling along the river to get there faster?
Man,
Because,
if the river's working against you, it
I'm
could.
talking just walking alongside it.
It'd still cut off some time. It may cut off a good day.
Would you do it?
I mean, because it's dangerous.
You got
Right, like I'm thinking if we travel not along the river, which is apparently more dangerous, then we're going to be out longer.
yeah,
So there's more chances for us to run into things just over time.
true.
But if we go down the river, then it's more dangerous, but there's less time for us to run into stuff.
I think that's a fair take on it.
So which, you being more familiar with this land, how much in the odds would you say it is?
Here's the catch. Going along the river is going to cut you through a portion, like this patch of woods here that kind of bridges over.
Mm.
That's where the fucking monsters, the beast men that the fucking druids make, they live in the woods.
Okay.
If you can clear the woods, it should be no more dangerous than taking the road.
Okay.
If you come across the leader of the beastmen, all you can do is run. It's called the Nightingale, and its scream fucking paralyzes people.
Oh.
So if you encounter him, you may not be able to run.
Yeah.
Oof.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are they active during the day?
All hours. They're not like the wolves. The wolves are
Cool.
tied to that fucking night, and the night can only come out at night.
Are the wolves everywhere or just in these woods too?
The wolf hunters do a good job at keeping them thinned out here. I'm sure if you start going deeper into the wilderness, their numbers are gonna go up.
Okay. What is the path like if you move your mouse? What does the path look like if we stay safe? Like where are we now?
You're here.
We're there.
You would need to head this direction. And there you would cut south. It snakes around along these mountain trails. Cuts over a little bridge. And then finally hooks back up.
What if... Is that a road that goes south?
On the other side of the river to the left. Is that what you...
Yeah.
Like if you went over and then straight down before
Yeah,
you do
straight
the
down.
little hoopy-doo.
Yeah.
He would point to this. He's like, this is a road that goes to the old city of Belize.
Okay.
It's been fucking ruins as far as anyone remembers.
Anything there?
No, it's fucking ruins.
Why don't we go there and then head south, hit the river? Then
So you're talking about moving around here to get you through the woods. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then head south, go to the river. Looks like it's open. Is that like marshland or?
There's going to be a little bit of marshland along the river, yeah.
Okay. What is it? Like, what's just the gray that's not?
It's just open plains, open lands, a lot of mountain stuff too. You can see these ridges here.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Do we got a plan?
Yeah. Head to the ruin. See if there's anything cool there.
Okay. Are you guys hanging out the day here, or are you heading out now?
Um.
I'm probably gonna stay here 2 days.
I would like.
Oh, yeah, because you got
Oh.
your...
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, then I'm gonna rack up coin.
You roll your shit for that. Are you two who are injured finding a healer? Or are you just taking laudanum to move you up?
I can find a healer.
Okay. I don't remember how much healing costs, but it costs an amount of money. And then Alex, that will move you out of your recuperation time.
Hell yeah.
Dude, anti-venom is like the top price
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
tier. Like I was gonna have to like do laudanum for a while until I could afford materials for anti-venom.
To get a healer to fix you guys up, we're going to call it a silver a day.
Okay.
And it one day moves you up one step.
Would there be benefits to buying like a tent and a bedroll?
You're going to be camping out in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like no matter which way you go, you're going to be spending at least one night out there.
Yeah. Does that benefit us any as far as, I don't know.
Protects you from the rain.
Okay.
If you have a good camp setup, this is essentially what the in the wilderness travel rules.
And does it count as a safe place?
The survivalist, the person who rolls survival, it doesn't. The survivalist, if they roll well, you can move up so far. Never all the way up.
Yeah.
So like success for survivalists, more comfortable campsite. Should party ever need to make camp along the stretch, they may recover to unhindered rather than imperiled. Yeah, essentially that's it. So it'll make the survivalist job a little bit easier if you've got enough stuff to set up camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
We could all dump money on tents if that's important.
Yeah.
It's 5 gold,
Everybody chips in.
5 gold coins a person.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
How much communal money do you have?
I mean, we each have like 19 coins.
19 gold? Or
19 gold coins.
It's up to you guys.
For what?
Buying
Camping
tents.
Yeah.
How much are tents
5 gold coins piece.
a piece?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll have that in like by the end of the 2 days.
So are you just going to work up for your anti-venom to essentially get enough gold to buy the gear
Yeah,
you need?
basically, if we're here for 2 days, are we here for 2 additional days or
2 additional days.
2 additional days.
So all of today, another day, and then another day, and then we leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will the people have come back by then?
We'll say on the 3rd day they'll show back
It's
up.
kind
Or
of
what's left of them.
to like what the demand of anti-venom is.
People will buy it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
A good apothecary is a service. No one's going to...
Little Jimmy got bit by a snake at the whale.
mm,
People like to have it in back stock too, probably. You usually don't buy it when you need it.
So how much money did you make, Joe?
so this would be, because the first day I sold 1 dose
Yeah, you got the ingredients for 2.
for 2. I can turn the ingredients for 2 into 4 vials, which I can turn and sell each one of those.
Turn them into 4 more or
Yeah.
8
and you should be
16,
making
32
gold,
vials.
You should be making gold profit on every one of those splits too.
No, I'd be breaking even because it's exact. It's 1. You can either
You sell it for 15, but the ingredients cost 9, right?
He's calling it. He's selling it for 18, and the ingredients for 1 cost 9, and he's buying the ingredients for 2.
Yeah, I can turn 1
Oh.
into the ingredients for 2. And
Okay,
ingredients
gotcha.
for 1, I make 2 out of because apothecary's crit success and a crit success equals
2.
2.
So at the end of day 1, you turn your 1 anti-venom into 2.
Yep.
1 anti-venom into 4.
Mm-hmm.
The end of day 2, you turn those 4 anti-venom
16.
into 4 times 4, 16.
But it's per time that I do it, and I only get 1 extra for every time that I do.
Oh, so you can't double every day.
Yeah, so if I have a bunch of time with just 1, whatever, like I can be efficient about it and say I only want to spend 1 every day and double it. You know, if I like some reason
I just need to know how much money you're making at the end of this.
It would be first day, I have 2 at the end of the day. Right. I have 2 vials. Sell those. I have the ingredients for 4, which I turn to 5, which turns into the ingredients for 10, which I can turn into 11.
But you can't make double every day. You can only
No.
make 2 a day. Or 4 a day.
So you'd have 11 of them.
How long does it take to make an anti-venom?
It takes.
You got to roll that hour.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it matters how many you're making. I think you roll when you start doing it, and you can only do that once per day.
Well,
But-
there's a D10 you have to roll, and that's how many hours it takes.
Yeah, but that's like for the whole process. I don't think it matters like per thing.
I think it does. I
Does it?
think that's
Oh,
to
that could be
activate
probably.
the ability once, which could make you 2 since you got the critical success. So if you roll well, you can maybe make 2 a day.
Okay.
So day 1,
Unless you get that hour real low.
Mm-hmm.
you end with 2. Day 2,
I'll have to roll it out. Medicine? Is that
for
what it
now,
is?
you work on that math because
Yeah,
this isn't. You work on that
This
math,
got
and we're just going to
complicated.
say you make enough to buy the camping gear that you need,
Okay.
and then you can calculate it later, see how much it costs, do all the math, and get any extra gold you deserve, and
Okay.
add it to your sheet.
Okay. I'll
So
do that.
you have camping gear.
Yay.
End of day 2, you get your fucking pistol. How many pistols do you have? How many pistols does this hold?
Well, right now I have 5. I figure it could probably be a round number like 6 or 8 or something.
So you've got a couple extra spots.
Yeah.
Okay.
In case I get lucky.
Because you're accumulating pistols.
Yeah.
Okay. The
I don't know what would be
end of the last day
reasonable
that
for-
you're there, the party that went out for survivors returns. Only about half of the soldiers that went out come back. But they do come out back with, I want each of you to roll a d6. Alex, roll a d6.
1,
And everyone add all your numbers together.
4.
5, 7,
9. No. I got 4.
8.
12.
12 survivors
Oof.
are brought back.
That's not very many.
So they probably lost like 15 soldiers, but they report they were successful in killing the 3 witches.
Nice.
And they went and they found 12 survivors.
Is
The
there anything
priest?
still going on at the town?
Uh,
Or is it like
it's trashed.
it's dead?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, is it still like an actively bad place to visit,
Um,
or is it just ruins now?
They would report that they got there during the day.
Mm.
There weren't any signs of wolves, but there were
Tracks.
the dead
Yeah,
walking
dead.
about. But there's the 12 people holed up in the church and they seem to be safe. They tried to fight the dead. They couldn't make the dead stay dead. So they just got the survivors and got out of there. So there's the priest, Ivan, Lena, the cobbler, Mary,
That's surprising.
and then just however many more to fill the ranks.
Yep.
Probably the barkeep. He made it. The 3 keep owners, the doctor,
Good.
and then just some villagers to fill the rest of the numbers.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I would ask the barber surgeon that was saved to meet with the town's barber surgeon to come up with a plan to make sure all pastry fiends within the group are,
Well cured.
dealt with.
The barber surgeon from the town.
Being a pastry fiend himself, no.
He wasn't.
I know.
He's like the fiends we've had have been weaning for a couple of days off of the pastries. But yeah, I can definitely do that.
Did you know that they're made out of people?
That's fucked up. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we saw some unpleasant things also.
So did we. Holed up in that church until the soldiers came and rescued us.
Yeah, sorry, that was a little much for us to deal with.
That's fair. So the 12 survivors settle into town. Ivan comes up. He's like, how the fuck did you guys get out of the fucking jail? Like, looking at you two specifically, like, that thing was fucking, like, demolished.
Well, we weren't in it when it was demolished.
How did you get out?
You think we didn't have the keys the whole time?
That doesn't fucking matter. It's all dead now.
Yeah. We went to Springham when the shit started hitting the fan.
Well, that wasn't a horrible idea. I wish more people could have gotten out.
Are the guards, the 2 guards, part of the survivors?
We'll say yeah.
Okay.
They're just like, I don't know what the fuck happened. I was watching them, and then the next thing I know, I wake up in my bed at home, and I look out the window, and the town's fucking trashed, and the fucking dead are walking around. I head out, and the dead try to attack me, and I get away. I find my way to the church.
Hooray.
Yeah. Tough times.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, thanks, guys, for springing us when the shit hit the fan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They didn't get us out.
Well, you saw how that lock was all busted up when the Pumpkin King hit it with that axe. One more swing and he would have gotten that sucker open.
Who's with us right now?
Ivan.
I don't think he needs to know about the skeletons that
No.
brought us to take a
Me and
dynamite.
you both know. Me, you, and I both know. It wasn't
The
that.
3 of us both know.
We all know it wasn't us. Ivan's the only person who doesn't know it wasn't us, and all that matters is that he
I feel
doesn't
like
know it
even
was
he
someone
knows.
else.
Yeah. All right, guys. What's going on now?
If we got all our shit together
We need
and
food.
we got it in a box,
We need food for
Yeah.
the trip.
Mhm.
I've got
So-
11 rations apparently.
How many rations do you need per day?
I think a ration is a day's worth of food.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to take
3 days.
3 days to get there.
Yeah. So each person would need to plan for 6 rations.
And that's assuming we spend no time there.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
half
so.
a ration for Robert Pattinson, who is joining us.
Yeah.
So,
So if you call
9.
it 7 rations, leaving you a day there per person.
Mm-hmm. I want to do 10
Per
per
person.
person.
So
just in case.
that's 65? No, 70. 65. Including Robert Pattinson.
I have a doge as well.
Oh, what about the goat? Oh yeah, 70 for your dog as well.
I think we can ask the mayor to
see if-
watch after our talking goat.
Yeah, see if somebody can just stable it here. We'll pay for it. Don't touch it. Don't get your hands close. He's bitey.
And don't kill it.
Ivan's just like, I don't have shit going on right now. I'll keep an eye on your fucking goat.
All right, just don't
No,
touch him.
seriously, though, he eats people.
That's fucked up.
And he talks mad shit.
He says, the fuck? Goats don't talk. Goat, do you talk? And the goat responds, I will speak the final word you will hear when I consume your face. And he's like, you need to find someone else to watch your goat.
That's fair.
Weird shit.
Not everyone's cut out to watch a goat. I
Yeah.
understand.
Granny didn't go anyway.
Yeah.
Trust me, we don't want it either. Really.
I'll try to commune with the mayor about rounding up an evil goat handler.
The mayor's like, we'll figure something out.
We're not going to be responsible for any lost digits, limbs, faces.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys gather your supplies. Your goat is being cared for.
I'll tell you what, Ivan. You can look after my dog, because it's going to be dangerous on the journey, and I don't want him hurt any more than he has been.
Why don't you
I can do up to
give him to somebody
3
else?
doses at a time.
Because I trust Ivan won't backhand my dog when he goes pastry mad.
Well, she's probably
He'll
got
accept
lip
that.
troubles.
What? Yeah.
So the way it works is I can decide if I want to do 1, 2, or 3 doses.
And it increases the difficulty.
Increases difficulty.
Yeah.
1 dose is routine, 2 is standard,
Right.
3 is challenging.
Okay.
If you get a crit success on any of those, you get 1 extra. So
Okay.
if I get a crit success on 1, I get 2, or if
3
I get a
becomes
crit
4.
success- Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, the most I can do And then anytime I attempt that, it takes 1d10 plus 1 hours.
So at least you can get it in a day.
Yeah.
That's all you do that day.
Okay. So
I
you
don't
can
know
make,
if that's per day or if it's just time.
we'll call it, you can make 4 a day, just for simplicity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you just happen to roll 2 really
We're just going to call it
Yeah.
4 a day,
Mhm.
just for simplicity.
Mhm.
So figure out how much
It'd
money
be
you make.
really hard for me to fail.
Yeah.
So that's 3 days of doing that. It's 12.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't need to keep more than. This is anti-venom. So
Yeah.
I would want to keep. How many
Double.
of us are there in the party?
6.
6. I want to keep 8 doses.
Okay.
We already had 2, so I'm keeping 6. So I'm selling 6.
Okay.
So 6 times 18.
Yeah. That's how much money you gain from that.
Okay.
Okay. And then you take out whatever Dan had calculated for rations and camping gear. And then you guys are ready to move on
Okay, I'll put that the rest of that together. real quick.
after this break.
Oh, snap.
So if you're still watching
Logistics.
this on Twitch, we'll be back in a couple of days. If you're watching, no, Twitch, we're not going anywhere. Just hang tight. We'll be back after this break. YouTube, couple of days. Podcast, couple of days.
100 gold.
So until we see you again next time, start fires, do drugs, tip your fucking bartenders. Deuces.